GTA, Gran Turismo Allegrita, or lightened touring sports car. After 55 years, Alfa Romeo is reinventing a racing legend, the Giulia GTA. The special model, limited to 500 units, costs around €100,000 more than the previous top model, Giulia Quadrifoglio Verde. Is this price premium justified?
When I saw the Giulia GTA for the first time, there was a light in my eyes. And when I heard the price, the glow went out. How can an Alfa Romeo sports sedan be so expensive? The GTA costs €173,000 and the GTAm costs €178,000. That is the version we have in front of us right now. M stands for Modificata, so it is radicalized again. You can immediately recognize it by the lack of a back seat and the fat rear spoiler on the back. And everyone is asking themselves the question, €100,000 extra for 30 horsepower more? That can't be all. And I'm now taking a look at what else is there.
A look back. Alfa Romeo was moderately successful in racing in the early 1960s until they competed in Group 2 in 1965 with the Giulia Sprint GTA, an uncompromising radicalization of the Giulia Sprint GT, which drove everything into the ground in the class. The 164 horsepower four-cylinder had to move less than 800 kilograms around the racetrack. Today, lightweight construction means 1,580 kilograms, twice as much as its forefather. However, it also has over 3 times as much performance. The optics? Wicked. The exhaust system. A custom-made product from Akrapovic. Adjustable dampers make the Alfa both a street car and a track tool.
You can immediately see its sophisticated aerodynamics. The GTAm has 3 times more downforce than the Quadrifoglio Verde. The vehicle was developed in the wind tunnel by the Formula One team Sauber in Switzerland. And you can tighten the aerodynamics even further. The front splitter down here can be extended forward by 40 millimeters. At least on the GTAm, not on the GTA, but it's track only. Exactly the same applies to the rear spoiler, which can also be adjusted in inclination to generate more downforce. In total, 100 kilograms of weight was lost in the car compared to the QV. This is mainly due to the use of carbon. Like here on the mirror, on the roof. The bonnet is made of carbon. And back here we have polycarbonate rear windows. The heart comes from none other than the Italian sports car manufacturer Ferrari. A 2.9-litre V6 based on a Ferrari V8. With 540 horsepower, the GTA and GTAm are 30 horsepower more powerful than the Giulia QV. 600 Newton meters push the Italian to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.6 seconds. The propulsion only ends at 300. The interior of the limited GTAm, with lots of Alcantara, looks like a road car with a sporty character. When you look in the rear, instead of a rear seat, you only find a roll cage, storage compartments for 2 racing helmets, and a fire extinguisher. You might think that this racing sedan is only street legal for the journey from the front door to the racetrack. How does it perform on country roads? I put on the 5-point harness here and can now give a bit of gas in the mountains.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is fun. Oh, cool, hey, how it sounds in the back too. Downshifting, you get a really nice vroom. And the brakes are awesome too.
They built in carbon ceramic brakes. Shift paddles are not on the steering wheel, but are fixed. That's sometimes a bit difficult, especially with a 180-degree curve. The road holding is incredibly good. You feel like you're in a go-kart. This is a relatively short vehicle, small wheelbase and rear-wheel drive. It's actually a shame that we don't have a racetrack here. The 540 horsepower have no trouble with the almost 1.6 tons. You lie as flat as a board in the corner. If there are a few bumps, if there are potholes in the road, the rear slides back and forth a bit, but it's all easy to control. That's fun. Relatively similar to the idea of the Giulia GTA are, for example, the BMW M4 GTS or the Jaguar XE Project 8. So there are also two vehicles that come from a normal limousine and have been converted to track in the most extreme way. Limited too, just like the Giulia, therefore also very stable in value. The M4 GTS was built 700 times and originally cost 143,000 euros new. Today, it is offered for 135 to 170,000 euros, depending on its condition. There are only 300 of the Jaguar XE SV Project 8. There are offers online for between 120 and 155,000 euros. Given the high price, maintaining value is a big issue. This is what makes a car a popular collector's item. A Giulia GTAm is not a first car. It's more of a second, third, fourth or fifth car. This will be in the garage of many collectors. And this isn't a car that has to work everywhere. The thing has to work on the track and on the way to the track. It doesn't even matter if it's comfortable. I don't find it that uncomfortable at all. But this car should be uncompromising. This car is uncompromising. And it's limited. And that makes that I want it factor really big. On the road, the Giulia impresses with a go-kart driving experience and a goosebump-inducing sound. There's also a sharp look and the certainty of owning one of only 500 exemplars. The potential customers of a GTA or GTAm are not interested in how expensive the car is, but rather how stable its value is. Because if the value is stable, then you don't waste your money, but invest it. And with examples like the M4 GTS or the Jaguar Project 8, you can see that this also works in this vehicle category. So, if you're interested in Alfa Romeo racing for the road, still have space available in the garage, and have the necessary change, you should quickly secure one of these 500 units here. Unfortunately for me, it fails on the last 2 points.